I'm so excited to be back. This is Your Delaware, a Delaware-focused weekly show. I say weekly, but I missed last week. And the reason is, actually, I think I missed the last 2 weeks. The reason is because I just felt like everything was about the election. And I'm not all about that right here on this show. So I decided I was just going to skip for a little bit. So we are back. I'm so excited. I have so much to tell you. I am like, yes, there are so, like I told you before, this is like my favorite time of year in Delaware. There are so many new things coming and I'm so excited. Okay, first I'm going to start off with, we are still in a burn ban. I know that we did get a little bit of rain. What was it, like last week? But it was not enough to even, we are so much in a drought that like it rained. I'm pretty sure it said it was going to rain like an inch. The one night, I can't remember what date it was. And when I woke up in the morning, there weren't even puddles on my driveway. Like that's how bad the ground needs water. Like it is so bad. Like since then it hasn't rained. So ultimately, yeah, we're still in a burn ban. So yeah, people like the fire officials, are just reminding the public that burn bans of outside fires in the state due to increased dry conditions you're not allowed to have them. So don't do it. There has been a lot of calls for forest fires. I know I mentioned in the last episode, we are seeing more and more fires just start just basically because farmers from the heat of the machines, just like of harvesting their land, it is causing forest fires. And just be mindful when you are cooking your turkey next week that if you are doing a deep fried turkey, you make sure that you have the proper stuff under it so you don't set anything on fire. Okay. All right. So let's talk about new stores that have just come to Christiana Mall just in time for the holiday season. So if you have not been towards the Christiana Mall lately, I will say it has already started to become packed. Just this past weekend, I feel like there were so many cars to get in. So it seems like people are getting a jump start on their holiday shopping. But there is a remodeled pink store where the Victoria's Secret, and that reopened in June 7th. Let's see. And it features, a new like Victoria's Secret store and the new like logo. That's really nice. We also have Carhartt that just came to the Christiana Mall. They opened on October 17th. I think my brother-in-law like already checked it out. He's a big fan of Carhartt. So he said it was really nice. We also, let's see, have, Splash, which opened September 13th. What is Splash? It looks like, what does that say? Oh, whipped soap. Okay. Well, that's different. It says a close-up of whipped soap offered at the new Splash store. It looks like it's very pink. It definitely looks like my kind of store. And I always see skincare in the back and scrub. Okay. So maybe it's almost like a Bath and Body Works, but not candles. It seems like it's like skincare and whipped soap. Ooh, American Eagle remodeled and they reopened August 27th. I know that they are doing I think they're just going to the A&E thing or the AE thing. So that is the remodeled store. What else? Is that Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, they recently opened. Okay. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've seen an Abercrombie and Fitch. Remember, it was Hollister that was very, very dark, but I know that they also have started to have different sizes too. So Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay. What else? What else is opened? Uniqlo. Is that how you say that? Uniqlo. I don't know what newly. It looks like a clothing store. I don't even know if I said that right, so I apologize. They opened August 30th. It doesn't even say what they are. And then Dry Goods opened October 1st. I'm sorry. It looks like it may be a clothing store as well. I see some ties. I'm not sure what that is either. Oh, it looks like suits. Oh no. Portobello opened up November 1st and that has suits and ties. Okay. So if you're looking for a new place to go for a suit, maybe you don't want to go to Boscov's or this might be a good place to check in. This will be a good place if for prom. Just keep that in mind. All right. That is what's opened in Christiana Mall. That's exciting. I said the new Popeyes just opened in Smyrna, and also the new Planet Fitness just opened in Smyrna as well. So Smyrna is starting to be, popping. We're seeing lots and lots of new stores open in both Middletown and Smyrna. I know that the Sprouts in Middletown is about to open. I believe it's December, like the first week of December. And it does not look like Hobby Lobby will be much farther, like not farther along than that. So that's really good. And then we're seeing lots of pop-up bars. And you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that? There are Christmas themed pop-up bars popping up in Delaware. And I'm like so excited for this. Now I've seen the one has been here, I think basically for a couple years. So Wilmington's Blitzen. There's also the Sleigh Bar at Klondike Kate's in Newark. I have not been there. And also we have a new pop-up Christmas bar, which is at the Starboard Claw, and it's dubbed Santa Claus. I am so pumped. Look at these pictures. Christmas lights, Christmas themed drinks. I mean, people wearing Christmas sweaters. Red and green, like candy canes, you name it. I am so pumped for this. I cannot wait to see more pictures of what people. There's shot skis. Oh, wow. There's a hot apple cider with bourbon or a hot chocolate with Rumplemints. Oh, God, Rumplemints. I can't do the Rumplemints. Actually, that just made me want to throw up a little bit. Bad experience with Rumplemints. Wow, this sounds like, so it says slower times are Wednesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 6 or 7 p.m. if you are looking for some space at the bar. So it's pretty busy on Fridays and Saturdays. That's pretty self-explanatory. We probably already know that. So I'm sure as we get more into the Christmas season, it's going to be even more popular and honestly popping. So very excited for that. And also, what else is coming up in Delaware? So we have lots of different things coming up to do in Delaware. So Shellville just opened this past weekend. If you are not familiar with Shellville, it is in Rehoboth. It is right behind the Tanger outlets. It is just like a Christmas village. I mean, it's literally like you walked into a Hallmark movie. Like that's how I would describe it. And in previous years, you had to buy tickets and you would get tickets. They were free, but you had to get tickets and there were certain times that you had to go. And honestly, I just think it became more of a nuisance than I think what they were expecting. So I actually just went on to the website. I did not know this. So I went onto the website because I was like, I want to get tickets. I want to take Nora. I think this would be great. And it says no longer need tickets. You can just show up. Now, if you do want to do part of the VIP session, so I know you can have dinner in this igloo thing. And there's different other things that you can do. You do need tickets for that. I don't know if you need to pay for those. I'm sure you do, but, if not, if you just want to go, you don't have to have tickets anymore. You can just kind of show up, which is great. Because a lot of times the tickets were selling out so quickly that you would have to plan 2 weeks in advance. Okay, well, can I go this day between can I get there by 7 or can I get there by 6? What kind of mood is my child going to be in? There's many different things as mom that you have to think about. So other things that are popping up in Delaware, there is the Experience Yuletide at Winterthur. That is the museum. So it says the entire DuPont estate is decked out in holiday decor, including over a dozen Christmas trees. Oh, they have to come to my house. Oh my gosh. How many trees do I have this year? 12. I have 12 trees, people. How many trees do you guys have? I'm crazy. I know we are crazy. I'm a huge Christmas fan. Last year we did not decorate just because we had a new baby and it was just too much. But I was pumped for this year. I already have my trees out. I know. We're not even at Thanksgiving, but don't kill my Christmas fun. So yeah, how many trees do you guys have? Am I crazy? Do I have too many? Asking for a friend, how many is too many? There's also Santa's house in Rehoboth. I love this. Also, they are going to have the Christmas tree lighting. It's always the day after Thanksgiving, so Black Friday. And they have singing, and then there's all the stores are open. You could do some Black Friday shopping. But then all of this, you can go in Santa's house. I'm pretty sure they have Santa there that night, so you can have the kids sit on Santa's lap. I mean, there's many different things. Once again, we have the Winter Wonderfest in Lewis, which is Shelville. There's also Celebrate Christmas in historic Odessa. Let's see. The historic homes are decorated for the holidays, and the Historic Society frequently hosts events such as candlelight tours and festive demonstrations of period foods and crafts that are all part of the holiday season. And so you can go to the Historic Odessa Foundation website to see a full listing of events. That sounds fun. The Hagley Museum is the first DuPont home in America, and every year the museum and library go all out for Christmas. So you can enjoy that. You could go ice skating in Wilmington. So the Wilmington River Rink is home of the best outdoor ice skating in Delaware. So you can enjoy skyline views, tasty food, local brews, and warm cocoa while you test your skills on the ice. Oh, wait. It said editor's note, River Rink is closed indefinitely, but we hope to continue that they will be able to open back up again soon. Oh, that's a bummer. That was so this is Constitution Yards. It doesn't look like they're doing ice skating this year. That's a total bummer. So if you are looking for ice skating, hopefully they open back up. I don't know why they would even include that if it doesn't have the ice skating this year. We also, so if you are familiar with Delaware, so on Silverside Road, they always, I'm sure they've already started getting their lights together. There is a house right near, I think it's called Atop of the Hill, apartments. And they, just deck their house out. You have to see it in person. They also have Santa come, and they have this little setup where you can sit on Santa's lap. You can give him a letter. You can take pictures with Santa. I love going there every year. And I cannot wait to take Nora this year because she'll actually understand. But there are definitely other places in Delaware, and I'm actually going to try and make a map of all the different places to check out to go visit Christmas lights. Stay tuned for that because I'm going to work on that. Then we have Historic Newcastle. So it says Historic Newcastle is always lovely in the wintertime when many of the homes open for historic tours. Victorian tea is served, and you can easily stumble upon an outdoor pop-up theater. Okay. This is something else that I want to check out. There is the Wilmington and Western Railroad. So they have the Holiday Lights Express from Wilmington and Western Railroad is a Christmas train ride like no other. Thousands of lights are on board with you as you cruise through Red Clay Valley countryside. So I'm so excited for that. I think there's also, I believe Santa comes on these trains as well. So pumped for that. So Delaware's Children Theater is also doing a rendition of Scrooge. They also, I'm pretty sure they are also going to be doing, I think it's Wizard of Oz. Let's see. It says that they're in their 51st season. Delaware Children's Theater features contemporary shows, live music, and fairy tale classics. Okay, so they said November 16th to December 9th, we are decking our halls for the holiday show Once Upon a Mattress based on The Princess and the Pea. It includes our famed princess parade. Kids can dress like fairy tale royals and get a picture with the characters, a perfect Christmas card opportunity. That is awesome. So if you are looking for something to do with the children, November 16th to December 9th, they're having a holiday show. Also on December 21st, they are having a special Christmas concert, Home for Christmas, featuring members of the popular band Category 5. I've never actually heard of them before. And then it says Nutcracker season, nurturing young dancers is essential to artistry of First State Ballet, and it's Nutcracker. And then they will be having Pinocchio, February 2nd to March 8th. Oh, wow. And then April 12th to May 4th, they're having the SpongeBob musical. Wow. Lots of different things going on for Delaware's Children's Museum. What else? Is that it? Okay. I think that's everything that's happening in Delaware. Like I said, this is like my favorite time of year because we also have on December, I believe it is the 6th or the 7th, whatever that Saturday is. Rehoboth is, Lewis is going to have their Christmas parade. I know Clayton has like Santa come around to the different, I believe that's on the 23rd. Santa goes around to the different neighborhoods. I know that they also, I think, have a Christmas parade as well. They have breakfast with Santa. I know that Middletown is having breakfast with Santa, like the Middletown Firehouse. Claymont Firehouse is also having breakfast with Santa, and they're all going to be like on those Saturdays in December. So I think that's like the 15th or the 13th or something like that. But stay tuned for that because I will have more information. Next week is Thanksgiving, so I'm super pumped for that. So make sure that you get your turkey early. Make sure that you visit. Oh my gosh, you know where you should visit? I get this chocolate pecan pie from Frank and Louise down in Rehoboth, and it is to die for. I mean, like literally mouth watering. And I'm actually my mouth is watering right now as we talk about this because it's so good. So definitely check them out. I believe they are in their off-season hours. So just know I'm pretty sure they're closed. I think it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but they're open on the weekend. So make sure that you stop in there and order early. I love Frank and Louise. They have so many Italian desserts and they cut their sandwiches to order. So if you are looking for a really good sandwich, I would definitely, literally Frank and Louise are in there like slicing the meat as you order it. So delicious. And like, hopefully they still have the pistachio cookies. Oh my gosh, they are phenomenal. I love them. I will definitely be heading down there to grab a pie from them. All right. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about is as we head into the fall and the winter, I know that everyone's heating bills tend to go up, and Delaware Online actually did an article on how to optimize your thermostat for fall and winter to save on heating bills. So it says, what temperature should I set my thermostat at during the winter? Now, I set my thermostat at like anywhere between 69 and 70. I do not like to sleep when it's hot. So I think that's like a good temperature. What do you set your thermostat to? Like, am I too low or am I too high? I know a lot of people set it to 68. So it does say that the Department of Energy recommends keeping thermostats between 68 and 70 degrees while you're awake and setting it lower while you're asleep or away from home. Now, I do have I think it's the T9 Honeywell Smart Thermostat, which I just bought. I had the Nest thermostat. We did switch. I had a couple of HVAC people that suggested that we switch to Honeywell. So we did. We finally did it. And you can set up a schedule for it. I do personally think that the smart thermostats have really helped my heating bill, honestly, and even my AC bill. It's keeping it comfortable in my house. I no longer feel like I need to check my thermostat constantly, which is really nice. And while personally, I wouldn't let it go past 68 while we sleep, just because then I think it's a little too cold. I do understand setting it for a little slightly lower when you sleep, but I think 68 is like the perfect temperature, honestly. It says, turning your thermostat back 7 to 10 degrees from its normal setting for 8 hours a day can save you the most, as up to 10% a year on heating and cooling. Ladies and gentlemen, I work from home. There is no way that I am turning my thermostat down 7 to 10 degrees. So if I had it at so you want me to put it at almost 59 degrees? You're out of your mind. No, I will. Like I said, it will be set at 69 degrees. 69 degrees, or if not 70, and that is where it will stay. I guess I'm not saving too much. Although I will say, I really think that the thermostat just in general helps me save, but, and I also highly recommend this thermostat. So if you are looking for a new thermostat, you can buy these room sensors and you can set the priority. So for example, if you are sleeping and you want to override, say you're, thermostat like mine is in the hallway, right? And I want to override that, I can buy these room sensors and it can make my bedroom a priority. So if the room temperature drops in there, it automatically switches on the either heating or air, which I think is really cool and something that the Nest didn't have. So highly recommend, and I'll link it down below so you can check it out, but I highly recommend this thermostat. I wish I would have listened to my HVAC people way before I did. Shout out to Brian, who has been telling me to switch it for a very long time. Also, obviously we talk about this all the time, but like updating your windows and your doors, trying to make sure that it prevents like drafts coming in, insulate like the walls, ceilings, floors, roofs to keep cold air out, bundling up, obviously, like, you shouldn't be really walking around in a t-shirt and shorts, I guess. Like in the winter, I would say that if you are, and it is like 75 degrees in your house, you may have it up a little too high. But now I definitely also, what, another thing that I really like to do is we have a wood stove, which is in the basement, and we put that thing on and I swear you'll sweat to death. But like turning the fan on in your actual HVAC will then pull that air throughout the house, which actually helps. So if that is something, like if you have some type of like pellet stove or wood stove like I do, definitely turning on the fan to your AC, like your HVAC unit, and then that way it kind of just like circulates the air throughout the house. But all right. Yes. Just trying to save you a little bit of money this winter because I know that times are tough, right? All right. So that wraps up this week of Your Delaware. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, definitely check out Santa Claus down in at the Starboard in Dewey. Make sure that you check out Blitzen in Wilmington, Shelville. I mean, there's so many different things that are happening. I mean, there's going to be Christmas parades. Like we have Thanksgiving. We have the Thanksgiving parade that we can watch on TV. I mean, there's so many different things. This is like my favorite time of year and I love it. I like I said, I am very curious though. How many trees do you have and what do you keep your thermostat at? Am I crazy for how many trees I have? And am I crazy for where I keep my thermostat? Like I genuinely want to know. All right. So that about wraps it up for this episode. Once again, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If there are certain things that you want me to cover, let me know down in the comment section below. If you are interested in purchasing or selling in Delaware, I would absolutely love the opportunity to help you. My information is down below in the description. So please feel free to send me an email, or there is a link for an instant valuation of what your home is worth, or you can send me an email and I can send you a personalized CMA. Once again, I really hope that you like this episode. If I do not see you before next week, have a great Thanksgiving, and I will be sure to see you in the first week of December. Hey, if you were thinking about moving to Delaware, you should definitely check out this video right here. And if you would love to tour Delaware new construction homes with me, check out this playlist right here. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel.